Check 1, 2. Testing. Oh, we're on now. How's my hair? Hey, this is Christian Pyatt, and I am the author and editor of 7. Yeah? Carry the 5. Yeah, 7 books. So I've got a book coming out with a major publisher later this year, and it's nonfiction. And my agent was concerned if she tried to pitch a novel while I had a nonfiction piece coming out, that it might confuse my brand, so to speak, with the big publishers. So her suggestion was for me to go ahead and try to self-publish it. But the thing is, there's so much stuff out there that's self-published that looks, well, self-published. So I decided if I was going to put out my own novel, it had to be the same quality that any of the big publishing houses would do. The thing is, that takes money. So I started organizing all the talent I would need to make this book of the quality that I would want it to be, and I put together a budget, and it was... well, it was a lot of money. But I really believed in this book and I wanted to see it published. The problem is, I didn't have the cash. So I went to Kickstarter and I raised the money myself. Now, Kickstarter is great. You can put together an idea, put it out there, and if people support it, it becomes a reality. But it takes a lot of work. And between you and me, it took several months off of my life doing that Kickstarter campaign. The good news is, after a few months of work, I got fully funded and the book was underway. So I'm excited to announce that my first novel, Blood Doctrine, will be available on May 1st everywhere books are sold. It's a suspense thriller, kind of young adult fiction book that asks the question, what if we could use modern science to bring Jesus back to life? A little controversial, a little edgy, but the fact is, I knew there was an audience for this book. I just had to get it out. So I spent about 1.5 years working on the book. I spent about 4 months getting the money together for the Kickstarter campaign, but now the real work starts. I had to find a content editor and work through all the content edits. I had to find a copy editor. I had to get a proofreader. I had to find a graphic designer to work on the cover. I had to get an ISBN, you know, that little barcode on the back? I had to register with the Library of Congress. I had to get the book typeset. I had to find a printer. I had to get the book formatted for all ebook formats and print. I had to develop a marketing plan. I had to create a publicity campaign. And I had to arrange for sales and distribution. Obviously, all of that is a lot of work and it's taken a long time. And I'm fortunate to have those connections, having been in the business for a long time. A lot of people don't have those. The great thing is that this new company, Scribe, that I'm working with, actually has all those pieces in one place. You can actually upload your book before it's even completely finished onto what they call their pre-tail platform, so people can buy advanced copies of your book to help cover the costs of publishing it. You don't have to go around and find different editors and designers and publicists and marketers and sales and distribution teams. They've got them all in one place. It's kind of a one-stop shop, and it's a hybrid publishing model in that you can pick and choose the pieces that you need from them versus the ones that you can handle yourself. It's flexible, it's fast, it's affordable, and it gets you in touch with new readers who want to see what you have to say. One of the other things I really like about the Scribe model is that it allows readers to give editorial input into the content of the book itself. They can read some pieces of what you're doing as you go and give you feedback before the book even comes out. See, that's one of the things about the big publishing houses is it's largely a guessing game. You pick a book that you think people will want to read and you put it out there, and readers have to either buy it or not. They have no voice and no say in what gets published and what doesn't, or how things should be changed to be more to their liking. It's not a very interactive process. This allows authors and readers to connect during the creative stage and all the way throughout. So there's a relationship built rather than just a consumer-producer kind of model. So if you've got tons of connections, tons of money, and tons of time, and you want to publish your book yourself, go for it. If you're a really established author, you got a huge platform, you can get that big advance, you can get the contract with the big house, you can wait 18 to 24 months for your book to come out, and you're willing to give up editorial control over a lot of the content in your book, go for it. But if you're one of millions of authors like me in between those two models, you need to check out Scribe. I'm the new Director of Acquisitions and Author Development at Scribe, and I want to talk to you. I want to hear about your project, and I want to know how I can help you connect with the readers who want what you have to say. Drop me an email, check out the website, crowdscribe.com, and we'll see you there. Happy writing.